So I'm going to show you how to use TechSoft in a different way. So rather than using this as something that will eventually go to the laser cutter and be cut out, we can also use it instead of pencil and paper for drawing skills. So what you'll do is you'll open up your page like I have now, and where we have on the right hand side the grid settings, grid and coordinate settings, you just go down and you change it to isometric, and you'll see that it automatically changes the angles that you'll need, and there we have it. Now, as I said, instead of using a pencil and a ruler, you can just use these line tools, and I recommend get this all really accurate and sort of snapping to this grid pattern as you change it to grid lock on the right hand side. Then go to lines. You'll see that the mouse will sort of jump between where that grid spacing is, like so. And it should also mean that they connect really nicely. Now what I would say is that the lines, they sort of look a little bit faint at the moment. So what you can do is you can go up to line at the top here and just change that to thick. Maybe try 1.5 millimeters, and then you can sort of see it a little bit clearer. It's not the end of the world if you draw it in the finer setting. You can just select all of your drawing, go to line, and it will all change. And you can use delete any just here. Just hold that down so it goes to the part delete, sorry, the second one along. Then if you've got any sort of like overhanging edges, you can just take those away, sort of a line at a time. So what I recommend that you do is you will have been shared your dimensions. So for example, for the Year 9 plant holder, all of the dimensions are here, so I advise that you try and work to those. If you want to, when you draw a line, you can see at the bottom where it says rel that I've gone along to 90 millimeters, and if you just want to double check, you can use the dimension lines here at each point to point, and pull those lines across. Now with this particular design, we've obviously got a hole going through, and that's an octagonal shape. So if you want to add anything like that in, you hold down the rectangle tool and you go all the way along, and you choose one of these, I think. This one here, regular polygon settings, so you count how many you want to make that and press OK. And then you can draw that in. And the only time that you'll need to go off of grid lock and maybe onto step lock is to add in those depth lines. Down here. I recommend also, before you watch the next video, which shows how to fill in, that you make sure that all of your lines are connected. So you'll only be able to really tell if you've done that by really zooming in. Thank you for watching.